Let's say we have a scene like this in Blender, and we have created two Bezier curves for the camera path. Now, we know that we can use a follow path constraint in order to make our camera follow any given camera path. But today we'll learn how to make it follow two different camera paths in two different frame ranges. So for our camera, we have to first remove any such offset in the location. Then in the Constraints tab, we need to add a constraint called Follow Path. And in the Target field, we need to select the first Bezier curve or the first camera path. Then with the fixed position enabled, we can change this offset factor to move the camera along the first camera path. Now for frame number 1, let's keyframe this initial value, or 0. Then let's go to say frame number 100. We will move the camera to the other end of the curved path, and we need to keyframe this as well. With this setup, the camera will follow this first path from frame number 1 to frame number 100. And after that, let's say we want the camera to follow this second path. So we'll minimize this, and we'll add one more follow path constraint. But this time, in this target field, we have to select this second path, which is our Bezier curve 2. And you'll notice that we have got another field in this constraint, which is called influence. If we change this to 0, this constraint will get inactive or disabled. So for frame 100, we'll keep it as 0, and in the first constraint, we see that the influence is set as 1, so right now only this first constraint is active. We have to insert a keyframe here, and similarly for the second constraint, we need to keyframe this. Then we will go to the next frame, and we have to just interchange these two influence factors. So this will become 0, or inactive, with a keyframe, and at the same time, this will become 1, or active. It means, from frame number 101, this second constraint will take the lead. We'll use the fixed position option, and keyframe the offset factor. Then let's go to say frame number 200, and we'll send the camera to the other end of this second path, and then we need to keyframe this as usual. Now if we play this animation, the camera will move along the first path until frame number 100, then it will make a jump and follow the rest of the second path. We usually also add a track to constraint for the correct camera angle, so let's bring a track to constraint here, and in this target object, we will pick up our model. Now, although this serves our main purpose, there is a sudden jump here from one path to another, and it may be even desirable in some cases, like a camera cut. But sometimes you may want a more smooth camera, with a soft transition between the two camera paths. In order to do that, let's pull up this timeline editor. We'll notice that there are 4 keyframes that we have added to the camera, and we want a smooth transition between these 2 points. So we will select these 2 keyframes with the Shift key, and we'll move them along this timeline, maybe by say 50 frames. Now between these 2 keyframes, if we check our follow path constraints, we'll see that the influence factor is decreasing for the first constraint, and it is increasing for the second, so there is a smooth handover from one constraint to the other. Now if we run it again, the camera will come to this point, then it will make a smooth transition to the second path and then follow the rest of the path like before. So this is how you can set up a camera to follow 2 different camera paths, or even more than 2 paths in the same manner. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.